Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow! Good grief. Hey! Whoa!
Huh? Well...
Huh?
Yeah.
I guess...
Huh?
Got it.
Thanks.
Hey, Alphen, you mind if we take a bit of a detour?
It's fine by me, but what for?
Rinwell says there's a phantom flower that grows around here. We want to look for it. It won't take long, promise.
A flower, huh? All right, let's take a look.
Hey, Rinwell, tell me about your parents. What were they like?
They were kind. That's the part I like to remember. They could also be strict, though, especially when it came to magic. I never understood why I had to work so hard to learn magic. Why we couldn't just be done with it and live openly like everyone else. Needless to say, that didn't go over well. Of course, if I'd known that one day I'd be doing this, I would have taken my studies more seriously. What about your parents?
Same deal. Run through the mill. Told constantly that training was the only way to survive in a world like this. It got bad enough that I ended up running away and siding with the Renans of all people. And now, I've got that training to thank for being alive.
I know how that feels.
The first time we met, you risked using your magic to stop me from kicking my dad's ass. You could have done anything else. You could have ignored it. So, why?
Yeah, I guess something about Zephyr reminded me of my own father.
You don't say. So, did your pops and mine look a lot like each other?
Not really. Not at all, in fact. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt a resemblance, I guess.
Wow. Well, I won't pretend I understand, but I'm glad. Your dad must have been a great guy.
He was.
Maybe it's the snow soaking up all the sound, but something about Cislodia always feels mysterious to me. Solemn almost.
When it comes to solemnity, I'd say our own Artelina Palace is no slouch.
I won't argue with you there. Still, that azure tint of the shadows on the silvery white snow, it has a certain indescribable quality.
Indeed. It was boorish of me to even suggest such a comparison.
All I know is it's freaking cold. Still, more pleasant now that the locals aren't quite as frosty towards us.
Well, excuse me if I'm too frosty for your warm self.
Oh, come on! You know I didn't mean you. Besides, really, I'm the one who...
How about we stop getting hung up on the past for a change? Take what you've learned and put it to use in the future instead.
An unexamined past can be just as dangerous in its own right.
Better that than obsessing over it like a certain someone I know.
Kisara doesn't mince her words, does she?
I could say the same thing about one or two of the other women around here.
Tell me about it.
I think I'll refrain from commenting on this one.
Hootle, I've got some dried fish for you. You want some?
Forget that. Doesn't some tasty red meat sound better, boy?
Hey! Stop trying to coax him away with treats. Get your own adorable sidekick if you're so desperate for one.
He appears to enjoy being the center of attention.
Funny how things change. He and Rinwell used to be joined at the hip, or shoulder to talon.
It's not just Hootle who's become more trusting. Isn't that so, Rinwell?
They do say pets and their owners act alike. I suppose since we've been together, I've done my share of coming out of my own shell too.
Well then, I guess with you and Hootle, that makes us all one big happy family.
Sometimes when I'm deep in thought, Hootle will come over and sit next to me. I only wish I could actually pet him.
Oh, you will someday. You won't believe how soft he is.
Wish I had that problem. I'm lucky if I can so much as look at old Featherbrain without him trying to claw me to ribbons.
Really? He seems tame enough around everyone else. Maybe it's just Hootle's way of establishing dominance?
That's dogs, not owls.
What's going on when Hootle pecks at you?
I don't know. Like when I'm talking to Rinwell, it's like he's trying to muscle me out or something. Unless... Wait, you don't suppose I make him jealous?
Come again?
Ow! Ah, get off of me, you insecure fluffball!
I rather think they make a good comedic pairing.
You guys want to rest here? Hey, Shion. Got any requests for supper tonight?
Me? Not really. I'm fine with just about anything. Everything you cook is delicious.
Well, thank you. Seeing you devour my food makes all the work I put into it well worth it.
Do I look that eager to you?
Nothing wrong with that. We all have to eat to survive. It makes me happy to see people eat their fill on what I fix.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
So, Halim, care if I hang out for a while? You want some?
Well, I'll be. I'm not accustomed to such offers, but I'll gladly partake. It's quiet tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think there are even any Zoogles lurking around for once. Is this one of those times where people would start playing music?
My, have our talks sparked an interest in such arts?
I wouldn't go that far. But from what I've seen, there's a lot more to life than just swinging swords and getting into fights all the time.
You wouldn't have gone without that knowledge for so long, had we Renans not pillaged your planet. Words cannot express how sorry I feel.
300 years of bad blood is too much to lay on one person's feet. That's something a man I admired once said.
I appreciate the sentiment. I pray that once all of this fighting is over, you'll be able to finally find a purpose for yourself, other than simply fighting.
You know, it's strange. I haven't given much thought about what I'm actually going to do with my life once our quest is all over. The only thing I've ever been good at in life is swinging my sword around and hitting things.
Then perhaps it's time for you to begin to contemplate what else you wish to do in life.
Aside from fighting... I guess you've got things like your music and antique collecting to look forward to after all.
Well, I'm sure you have other interests as well. From what I can tell, you seem to be rather interested in weaponry and Renin machinery, yes?
I'm only interested in weapons when it comes to how easy they are to use. And as for technology, I don't know a damn thing about it.
If you have the interest, you can always learn. Being able to understand and create technology that supports and improves lives is always valuable.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for studying. You're right, there's stuff I wouldn't mind knowing more about, but...
That was merely a hypothetical example. My point is that sometimes you can find the answer in the things that you like and already do.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, I know. If we're talking about things I like, what if I tried opening a spicy food restaurant?
Not bad. Although your customer base may be limited.
I feel bad making you my life coach when I originally just wanted to drink together.
Think nothing of it. It is the least I owe you. My life wouldn't be what it is today had you and your friends not come to Vicent. In fact, I think I may owe you all more than I could ever hope to... Alvin? I suppose we should call it a day. Feeling better after last night?
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Look out! What the hell is that? Hey! You want a piece of me?
Stay calm, Law. It's coming for us.
You just had to make things difficult for us, didn't you?
What are you muttering about? Focus or you'll get hurt!
Don't worry, I'll have this wrapped up in a flash.
Cyan! Where are you going?
Bloody holiday! Take this!
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come!
Keep
Rising fire! Stalagmite! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind
Here's a
me.
healing
Got
arc!
it! I'll leave it to you! Might with flashing blade! Through!
Denied!
Lightning!
Take this! Cut! Rising Wyvern!
Race on fire!
Rising Wyvern!
Keep up the pressure!
Now or never!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Try harder!
Aw, too shy of
Thrust from the wind!
Here,
Through!
let me help.
Rising Wyvern! Rending you a bloody... Here I come!
Envious,
Rising Wyvern! Negative gate!
Inferno
Pacific! You're mine! No escape! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Negative! I'm ready! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! Breath of life! What did I tell you? Don't get in our way!
This one's mine! Blizzard blow!
Reload!
What the? Flames?
Watch out! It's changing its attacks!
Down on the ground!
Guardian field!
Saving
Let
power!
me at him!
Healing circle!
Stay away from my friend!
Sorry to trouble you.
You do the same for me.
Rising Wyvern!
I'm all stocked
You're
up!
on!
I'll heal you
Resonate
all!
with the
Sonic Thrust!
Hurricane strike!
Take this!
Beast assault!
Pierce through!
Glacial spear!
Rising
Give a
Wyvern!
heartbeat!
Laser Fury!
Down! You're on!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all! Rolling
I owe you.
healing circle!
Ha! You picked the wrong fight!
Roar!
Radiant
Demon
spear!
Fang! Try this!
Going in! Here I go!
Explosive ring!
Down on the ground!
Here I come!
Hurricane
Tornado drive!
going in!
Got nearly run for it.
Explosion!
I'll smash you!
Burning strike!
Heal my weary
It's changing tactics!
Does it have an ace up its sleeve? Such unadulterated fury.
Rising Wyvern!
Down on the ground!
Lightning meteor! Not like this!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Where are you going?
Death shall not be forgotten.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to do all of this.
Shattering tiger blade!
Down on the ground!
Here I come!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Not like this!
In a bind?
I'll bring you back from death to this!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Ha! Ignite!
It's weakened!
Demon This ends now! Explosive ring!
Blizzard blow!
Breath of life!
Lightning meteor!
Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine!
Lightning! Downfall! I'm out of ammo!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Blackened blade!
Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Hurricane strike! Annihilation!
You're on!
Here!
I couldn't make it in time.
Dragon Floor!
Primed and ready!
I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life!
Erase! That'll make things easier.
Rising Wyvern!
Radiant Pierce! Water this time!
Can't it just make up its mind? Take this!
I'll heal you
How
all!
about this?
Burn in hell!
Begin!
Healing
Demon
circle!
Fang!
Blizzard blow!
Demon Fang!
Lightning meteor!
Explosive ring!
I'll smash you!
Okay, here I go!
I'm all
Here I
stocked
come!
up!
Elusive feeling!
Move it, try harder!
Rotating Firefighter!
Blizzard blow!
Heal my
You're
weary
mine!
companion!
Radiant
Take
Pierce!
this!
No more playing nice! Searing flame!
Sonic
Reload!
Thrust! Rising Wyvern!
No!
Can't end here!
Come on! You have
This should do it!
I'm all stocked up! Annihilation!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! I'm ready!
From
Here I
beyond,
come!
imbue this vanquished
This one's
soul
mine!
with life! Resuscitation!
Searing flame! Reload!
The natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck!
Retreat from the south.
Retreat? No, I will never!
You'll pay for that! Sonic Thrust!
Such
From
unadulterated
death
fury.
to this!
You're on!
Soaring armor won't save
The flame inside me!
more than
Then I'll burn out! Burn!
Can't be happening! Train hard.
Demon Fang! Try this!
Hurricane!
No! Can't end here!
This one's mine! Nothing gets by me! By the power of Glutton!
Take this! Strike!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Take this!
Outstanding form!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Denied!
Take this!
Elusive field!
Rotating pile! Mirage! Rising down!
A scream.
Demon Fang!
Being interrupted.
I can carve through armor!
Regenerate!
Damn it! Out of ammo!
Do without this pain!
Okay, here's a healing art!
This will know! Can't end here!
Don't give up!
Smite with blackened blade!
I'll bring you back from death
Another
to this!
incantation ruined.
Resuscitation!
Cure!
One!
Not done yet!
By the power of water!
From beyond, imbue this
Here I come.
vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation. It's in your hands now.
Flaming meteor! Inferno closing! Plenty left!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
I'll bring you back from
Mirage!
death! I'll bring you
The
back from
flame
death to
inside
this!
is yours to be let free!
Hurricane strike!
Eat this!
Resuscitation! Shot!
Demon Fang!
Let me out! Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Shine, radiant light.
Demon Fang!
Regeneration.
Wait, where'd the water go?
It's all dried up. Can you take it?
It's so bright!
It's a pain is what it is!
Glacial spear!
Here I come!
Down on the ground.
No! Can't end here!
Don't leave me! Where are you going?
Leading pile driver.
I'll bring you back from death to this!
Elusive deity. Rotating pile driver.
Not done yet!
Lightning!
Heal my weary companion.
Here I come!
Cure.
By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace!
No further.
Explosion! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
There! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
I'll face you. I'll blind you with a shot.
Strike!
Captivity. Down on the ground.
You're mine!
Your mouth. You require a hand. Shine. Radiant light.
Try harder!
Guardian
Not a
Shield!
chance.
I got you!
Rising Wyvern!
Resurrection!
On your knees.
I'll bring you back from death to
Air
this!
pressure. I can carve through armor.
Resuscitation! This one's mine!
Not done yet!
I never
From beyond,
miss!
imbue this
You're
vanquished
mine!
soul with life.
Here, let me help!
Resuscitation.
First aid! I have to train freezing storm! Hurricane strike!
Here I come!
I'll bring you back from death to this! Resuscitation blade! What the?
Shine. Radiant light. Force
This
of
one's all
regeneration.
mine.
Regenerate.
Hurricane
Now I
strike!
can let loose! It's time!
Beast assault! Not like this!
Eat this!
Dance on the wind.
Explosive
Down on
ring!
the ground. Soaring blood.
Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Demon Fang!
Art expert coming through!
Penumbra.
There!
I'll face you. Rending you apart.
This should do
Bloody
it!
howling. On your knees.
I'm not done!
Air pressure.
Strike! You're mine!
Resuscitation.
I'm almost impressed.
Escape!
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Resuscitation.
Demon Fang! Try this!
Flame! Reload!
Explosive ring!
Radiant light! Here!
I'm out of ammo.
It looks like we made I'm mad! Hurricane Strike!
Rending you apart!
Go in!
Bloody hell!
Thanks, Shion. And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Sonic Rock! How about Rising Wyvern!
Hurricane Strike! This one's mine!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Hitting
You're Orochi Fury!
Now you see what I can do! Primed and ready! This one's mine!
The flame inside me,
I'll
yours
bring you
to be
back
let
from
free!
death
Demon Fang!
Precipitation!
Explosive
Here, let me
ring!
help.
No rest for the wicked.
First aid! I'll bring you back from death abyss!
Down on the ground!
Precipitation!
Here I try harder!
Dance on the
no
wind!
escape!
Train harder!
No escape!
Going in!
Strike!
Down on the ground! How about this? Hurricane Strike!
Elusive deity! Rising Wyvern! You're on!
It's in your hands now.
Hurricane
Orochi
Strike!
Fury!
I'll bring you back from death abyss! To me! I let my guard down!
Take it!
Here, let me
No
help!
rest for the wicked.
First aid!
Sonic Thrust!
Down on the ground.
Rising
I'll bring you
Wyvern!
back
I'll
from
face
death
you!
abyss! I'll bring you back from death abyss!
Now you see what I can do!
Resuscitation!
You're mine!
Radiant Pierce!
In a vine?
Yours to be let free! Not today!
Captivity! Time and rest!
Demon Fang!
It's in your hands now.
Lightning! Downfall! Damn it! Out of ammo!
I'm gonna need more than this!
I'll bring you back! I never miss!
Pierce through!
I'll bring
Rising
you back
Wyvern!
from death to do
You're
it!
on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
What was with that creature? It was some sort of a Zoogle that could control light. Rinwell, do you think that could have been...
The true form of the Phantom Flower? No, it couldn't be.
What makes you so sure?
Because...
What the...
Whoa!
What the hell is that? Is the enemy back for more?
Whatever it is, it's freaking huge!
You guys, calm down. It's okay. It's probably... No, it's definitely the Phantom Flower of Navira. I read about it in that book we found earlier. It was described as a mysterious light floating up in the sky. It's not dangerous at all. In fact, this is the place it was first discovered.
So that's how it got its name then. You sure it's not some enemy astral art being cast at us?
Positive. I think it's just a rare and unusual weather phenomenon more than anything else.
Cyslodia obviously used to be covered in darkness around the clock. But with that gone, I guess that's why we're able to see this again?
You could be right. It's so pretty though, isn't it?
Sure. But it's so big we could have seen it from town just fine, couldn't we?
Well, sure, but still.
Hey, who cares where we saw it? I'm just glad we got to see it at all. Besides, that Zoogle was what kept us from seeing it before, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's such a gorgeous night sky here. You should really bring Shion out to watch it.
Right. Right. I'll, do that.
It took a lot to get here, but I can't help but feel like a dream of mine came true. Thanks, Law.
I didn't do all that much, really.
Well, I still really appreciate it. It made me really, really happy.
Hey, you know
Oh, it looks like you can see it even better from over there. I'm gonna go check it out.
Huh? Hey, wait! Rinwell?
I see you've got your relics all lined up again. What are you doing? Huh? They're so bright now.
Oh, it's you two. I was merely tending to my collection.
Don't you think you've polished them enough by now?
You take better care of your relics than you do yourself.
I try to take good care of them. However, no matter how much work I put in, it refused to respond.
I thought you could hear their voices somehow.
I can, but that's all I can do with them. I can't actually engage in conversation with them. Not yet.
What are they saying? Did they really want you to polish them that much?
You're right. I was so enraptured with them, I may have selfishly failed to consider their own wishes. I must open my mind and sincerely engage with them in earnest.
He never gets tired of his relics, does he?
Nope. It is interesting to look at them when they're all lined up together like this, though. Like how these two have similar designs. It makes me wonder if they were made in the same period.
An excellent observation. Yes, I too suspect they're somehow intimately related as well.
I don't see what you two are talking about at all.
Hmm? What's this? Why, that smear wasn't there previously. Could it be responding to my voice at long last? It's rather viscous and has a distinct aroma to it.
Ugh, Hoodle! These relics are no place for you to do your business! Whew! I'm serious! These are priceless pieces of history!
Come on, Dohalim. Let's go wash your hands before you catch anything weird.
I sense a strange power from this.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?